Hi Sages, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your November 2017 finance and romance reading. Welcome to those of you who are new, and thank you again to the many of you who come to me for readings and who provide me with the most beautiful feedback. I greatly appreciate it. I'm starting out with the Mary Queen of Angels deck by Doreen Virtue, of course. And I'm going to ask Spirit to please provide us with a word of prayer, please, for those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Sagittarius for the month of November 2017. Thank you. Now, I'm not going to look at that card right now, but what I am going to do is start with career and finance. And I'm going to combine the Sacred Circle Tarot deck by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason with the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. And I'm going to be doing a circle spread for career and finances. So dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Sagittarius, male or female, of course, because this is a general reading, for now on into and through the month of November 2017. Career and finance energies, please. Sag. Thanks. All right, so the card representing you guys at this time here on Earth in finances seem to be in a pretty stable position and or are contemplating stability. It is a 9, so it is wishes coming true if you guys have been waiting for something to come through, or it is like you've come a long way, baby, and now you're at a 9 and hopefully soon another offer or higher level of pay will come. All right, so I'm combining the Sacred Circle Tarot with the Psychic Tarot deck by John Holland. And again, the card representing you with the stability card is fertility. It could be a beautiful woman, someone who's very spiritual, someone who is manifesting something. Maybe they're putting together things for marriage, and you're trying to fill a stable situation, and they're manifesting, and they're trying to maybe even give birth to a child. It's a beautiful start. So in your mental aspects position, woo, you guys have the base chakra. So there is some sensual energy, and you're contemplating taking some action with that. This is finances, by the way. So very passionate about something and taking the action to maybe you give birth to an offer or opportunity or a communication that puts you in a better, more stable position. Now in your relationships, and this is usually relationships connected to career and finance or co-workers or, people in connection to business. And we see emotional withdrawal with the moon card energies. So stepping into a new step, but there's something within that you guys are going through spiritually. You're letting go of some sort of a old pain or way of thinking, and you're stepping into this new path. Know that this new path is a very hopeful path for you. The moon represents hope, and hope is guiding that path in front of you. So have hope when it comes to anything that you are dealing with emotionally, because I do see at some point you guys are going to go after what you want, and you're going to find stability, because that is where you're applying your energy. So you will manifest that. And I'm going to check for assistance from Spirit, but because they provide these cards, we can assume that that's what they're saying, is it's coming. This fertility, this stability. In your creative inspirations position, you're doing something day to day, hopefully right now. And you're being very patient, and you're trying to plan, but I feel a really slow energy. You're waiting for your cup to be filled. And it's up to you guys to pray to Spirit and ask what blessings you'd like for them to fill that cup with. Take and be patient for a moment before deciding on a new path or a refreshed path, some sorts, in love if you're in relationship, or if you're single, having patience and planning for some sort of, for sure, financial beginning. And through that, finding solidity and stability, which could very well lead to passion. Because with those kind of strengths, you're going to shine with that bright aura and you're going to draw positive people in your direction and experiences. In your actions position, you are reaching a higher level spiritually because of some sort of opposition. Now, normally this is, to me, the two swords crossing when a person cannot make a decision. So at this point, I feel like somebody is going to make some decisions when it comes to opposition so they can have a more stable foundation. I feel like it could be with a very strong woman. If you're a man, if you're a woman, whatever your gig is, you know. Emotional aspects. In your emotional position, you're contemplating your material harvest. Have you put a lot of time and energy into something? Because here's those energies I feel from you guys. Like a warrior energy, a strong presence with you, around you, helping for you to reap what you sow. To finally have that cup be filled through patience, planning, and spirituality. Healing in the meantime as you take these steps towards action, towards solidifying your future. What I'm getting here is somebody just needs to start busying themselves with what they want to fill their future with and start getting to the point where you have goals and times and dates so that you can get beyond the opposition, because that's going to take time for these things to line up, and you could enjoy the path and the journey, and in the process release and heal and go through some sort of emotional withdrawal as you're heading in a path you do not yet see, but that is being shown upon with hope. In your subconscious position, memories of love, things that came to an end and trying to initiate a new beginning, finding stability, yet going through, in a relationship sector, some sort of emotional withdrawal. But look forward and take action. Do something. In your practical matters position, some of you day to day are finding yourself discontent and bored. But the Wheel of Fortune and karma is here. So what are you going to fill that cup with? Is it going to keep you in balance, or is it going to cause imbalance? Have patience and plan for something fulfilling at this time. In your inner strengths position, your inner strengths are passion ignited and developing a foundation. I feel like somebody has to get a room. That's in your outcome position, or get away or travel and reignite a passion. Maybe people are at a point where their kids are grown and they can start to set new goals when it comes to a retirement home or travel. So remember that setting goals is just as exciting. The journey to getting to where you want to go is something you'll always talk about. You know, once you get there, yes, you build different memories, but you'll always talk about this moment. So remember what it is you're dedicating yourself to. Follow your gut. For some of you, there may be emotional loss here. Because of someone in a leadership position who's in a higher leadership position. But Spirit's saying if you ground yourself, get out of your head and get focused on what it is you want, what it is, the action steps you're going to take to get beyond discontent, but to do so in a fair and balanced way. How can you give birth? By patience and through planning, to communicate and to step forward and succeed with a very stable and strong foundation. In other words, I know I pull messages and I try and put them into sentences. You will triumph once you get out of your head and focused on the steps you need to do in career and finances. I really reflect, I feel the reflection between finances and love. It's like the energies are kind of mirroring each other. Everything's kind of happening at one time. And I feel like this is totally spiritually led right now. It's like Spirit's carrying you through this moment. All right, there will be harmony and there will be a reward at the end. It's an important last message from Spirit that I saw sitting here. I figured I'd show it to you because it's very uplifting and I feel it. All right, so let's switch over. Well, we'll look at the 3-card summary to my left if we'll just have patience for a second with me. You know what? Nope. I'm going to do something real quick. All right, we're going to do love. Love and romance. And I know it's a little early, but I feel like that's an important area. Maybe it's just today. Maybe it's the month. We're going to see. So I'm starting out this time with the, or should I? Angel Answers deck by Doreen Virtue. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Sagittarius with clearly defined messages regarding Sagittarius's love and romance energies now on into and through the month of November 2017. All right, so the card representing you guys here on Earth at this time in your path is meditation brings answers. Important time to meditate, to ask Spirit for exactly what it is that you want. Be assertive. I felt that when I said exactly what you want. All right. I don't know if I said, but this is the Angel Answers deck by Doreen Virtue, and I'm going to be combining it once again with the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. It's my newest deck, and I love it. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Sagittarius with clearly defined messages regarding their love and romance energies for the month of November 2017. Thank you. Okay. So with the crown chakra, wow, they're confirming that through meditation you will receive the answers that you've been waiting for. The card crossing that is be assertive. This is what I felt in the financial reading. There will be financial and material changes. And it's a 5, so it's going to be kind of up in your head about money. And they're saying be assertive with an exclamation mark. In your thoughts position, ask for help from others when it comes to obstacles and challenges. However that applies for people. Whatever it is you guys are meditating about, go within and connect to Spirit and ask for them to bring you messages also. In your foundation, they're saying it's not the right time because someone is discontented and bored. So make sure that everything you're doing financially that you're doing for yourself, that you have goals. You know where you're going. You know what you want. You're going to make the changes. You're going to speak to who needs to be spoken to. You're going to connect with spirit, and you're going to listen to what's going on in your life path and turn any discontentment and boredom into goal setting. I feel very much financially here. In the recent past, wow, there was maybe some sexual desire. A strong desire for romance and someone contemplating a new direction, you guys. But they're saying meditation will bring answers. It'll bring clarity. So be assertive in the meantime with regards to what it is tied to finances or career. Ask for others and get beyond these obstacles and challenges. Get beyond. Hop, skip, and jump to the other side when it comes to career and finances. Take that risk. Something is not the right time because Spirit's saying there's too much discontent and boredom. So in the next 2 to 3 weeks, they're saying if you believe, you will achieve. Here you guys are looking back at how much you've put in, how hard you fought, what you learned about yourself, how far you've come. At this point, what is it that you want to achieve in the next 2 to 3 weeks? How do you get beyond the obstacles and challenges? In the next 4 to 6 weeks, there will be helpful people and helpful angels there for you. And you're being provided with the patient's energy. So you have control over being patient and through communicating with helpful people. Definitely by communicating with spirit right at the center. It's meditating for answers, and answers will come. It's praying, however you communicate with spirit. Spirit's saying it's a time to remain very positive, because there's some emotional withdrawal. When I see this card, it's letting go of something emotional. This is going really deep about something that maybe you needed to understand about yourself and to let that part of yourself go. And then remain positive that you have earned and learned and fought for all of this wisdom. And as you come into obstacles and challenges, one, make sure you're not choosing a new direction because of discontent and boredom or passion or frustrations when it comes to finances and career. Meditation will bring the answers, and whatever it is you choose to have in your life, if you believe it, you will achieve it. You will manifest it. There will be helpful people. You need to have a little more patience, and I know that probably feels like forever to you guys. But remain positive, Spirit's saying, so that you can do what this path was meant for you to do. And it doesn't have to do with anybody around you. It has to do with releasing some sort of emotion and then going through the withdrawal of letting it go. In your hopes and fears position, hoping and or fearing something with romance, and when it's provided with the universe card, it is speaking of climbing to a higher level spiritually, growing and healing through love, the love that you're in that has been difficult, and finding yourself at a higher level spiritually so that you can let go of this emotional withdrawal, whatever it is. In your outcome position, everything happens according to perfect timing and temptation. So now would be a good time to sit and observe. Don't make any moves this way, that way, or the other. Have patience and connect to helpful people. Think about the wisdom of your path and remain positive. Spirit's saying now is not the time to move in any direction for whoever's energies I'm pulling. The card representing the entire reading says big happy changes. Finally. Because you're coming to the truth of the situation. I feel like a major battle someone's having. A lot of people are going through this spiritual transformation before they can step into a new path, or if they're going to at all. And it's all about getting to the truth within our own selves, because we can't decide a path until we get truthful with who we are at this time. So somehow the truth of this perspective, whoever this is that's having this challenge, is going to set you free. Is this what I want, or is it not? All right, I'm not going to assign this to any percentage of people, but there is a little more here for someone. You're saying, yes, what you reap, you will sow. And it always seems like a bad thing, you know, like, oh, you're going to get your just desserts. But really what it means is if you put a lot of energy and good heart into something, if you worked hard to achieve something, know that new blessings, great things are coming your way. They're saying, don't stop. The new beginnings are right here. Can I get a number? No, but it's with the Fool card. It is the Fool card. Spirit is saying to you with their advice for this reading, the situation will improve. Stand your ground. Communicate clearly, which could be difficult at this time for someone. And there will be a fulfillment of wishes. So for some of you, reconsider celebrating or connecting to maybe a third person. Within the next few months, through much patience and that planning we talked about, if you just wait, this beautiful person and you could give birth to a new path. All right, and if that's someone who's with someone. Again, I only pull specific messages, not specific, general, but they're specific. They're all over the place. Some come together, some leave. That's why it sounds like I'm kind of all over the place, because I try to grab as many as I can, and it's hard for me to kind of figure out where one's leading and where the other one's starting, ending and starting. You know what I mean. All right, so let's get into another love reading, more clarification, because that's what I like to do. All right, Scorpios. This is the Romance Angel deck by Doreen Virtue, and I'll be combining it with the Psychic Tarot deck again by John Holland. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Sagittarius with clearly defined messages regarding their love and romance energies now on into and through the month of November 2017. They're saying right now, wow, this is right from the end of the other reading. Positive thinking is going to bring you faith. Have hope. Have hope, because in the end, if you stick in there and you trust in faith that they are guiding your path with hope, that what it is you're staying positive about with those positive energies will manifest. And I just feel like there's a strong need to wait and stay optimistic. Oh yeah. Thank you, Spirit. Through the obstacles and challenges. You guys are strong, Saggies. All right, so in your mental aspects position, you guys want to have passion. You want to allow your heart and soul to sing. And look at that. You're even imagining it or enjoying it. Okay, so in your mental aspects position, you guys have passion twice. Passion ignited and passion in your heart and soul. You're trying to stay optimistic, but there are challenges and obstacles in your relationship sector. Some of you want to take a trip and get away, to think about something for a minute, to think about how far you've come. Look at this picture. Does this remind you of anything, of any circumstances or situations? Apply the wisdom you've learned at this point as you take time to think about things. And he's looking past his home and family life towards the Passion Ignited card. In your creative inspirations position, it is time to have an honest discussion with each other in a creative way. There's that discontent and boredom. Time to be creative. Time to be positive. In and amongst these obstacles and challenges, for these will be fun stories one day. In your action position, divine timing is at work. All you have to do is be patient and pray. In your emotional aspects position, we've got true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. And the fulfillment of wishes. Wow. So in the next 6 weeks or so, I feel like you guys could definitely be very emotional because of this very fulfilling true love energy. Wow. Okay, in your subconscious, they're telling you that Cupid's arrow is aiming right at you, that you guys are lovable and that you deserve love. And with that, they will send those spiritual messages. They will try to provide you with proof of that via things people say, do. However, in the practical matters position, day to day, I mean, it appears there's a strong magnetic attraction here and there is triumph. Okay, someone is filling their void, but they're discontent and bored. In their inner strengths position, they have the ability through material and spiritual prosperity to maintain their own path. And they're contemplating taking back control of their own life. They know that they have those inner strengths. You guys know that you have those inner strengths. So let's go over this entire read. Right at the center, representing you now, you're trying to stay optimistic about obstacles and challenges. You've got a lot of passion up in your head. There are 2 passion cards here. In your relationship sector, you are looking at what you have learned and are contemplating a trip. I see honeymoon, maybe a marriage for someone. But in the foundation, in the creative aspects position, we've got discontent and boredom and needing to have some sort of discussion. In the actions position, they're telling you that great love, divine timing is at work when it comes to love, and that's why they're saying have patience. In your emotions positions, they're saying this is the romance of a lifetime. And now is the time for the fulfillment of wishes, which is going to make you just fill with great happiness and contentment. Subconsciously, you know you deserve love, and Spirit's trying to connect with you when it comes to passion. In your day-to-day, we've got strong magnetic attraction and triumph. And your inner strengths card speaks of material and spiritual prosperity, which looks like contentment, but yet taking back control of your mind, your thoughts, being patient, trying to be positive, communicating your emotions. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. The card representing this entire spread says, work on your partnership. Do not suffer in silence. This could be the one, but it's about slow planning and moving, and by maintaining strength. Two people may have different viewpoints, is what Spirit's saying, of a connection. Or you guys, this is talking about career and finances once again. Oops, because this is a message from them. That you do need to clarify with who. Yes, definitely finances. Not love life with this card. This is two different perspectives when it comes to partnerships and alliances. So forgive and learn that people don't know what it is that they do. Release the past and heal. Experience more love now by opening your heart. You are attracting prosperity. All you have to do is turn around and ask for it. Oh my gosh. And for some of you earlier when I was talking about that woman, when all of this passes, I don't know if this is November or December. Some of you guys are thinking about adding a child or getting married. Wow. Wow. Okay. So it's all about a waiting game, and they're saying be patient. It's time for planning. They keep saying that. All right, to close your reading, you guys, Saggies, I'm showing you the card we pulled earlier, which is your word of prayer. Sorry. Clear my mind. This word is boundaries. I am clear and honest with others about my expectations. So it may be time to speak of boundaries. Since God didn't make victims, this card asks you not to act like one in any way. This is a message of self-empowerment. Instead of blaming others passively, convey your expectations and true feelings to them. Stand up for yourself even if you risk conflict and confrontation. You can ask God, Jesus, and Mother Mary to guide your words so that you may maintain your boundaries from a standpoint of love instead of fear. Others will respect you for being assertive, and you will respect yourself more too, because you're treating yourself lovingly. And self-love is what matters most. Well, I think that's all I got. I hope to hear from some of you very soon, and if not, I will get back to you mid-November or early December. Take care, and God bless.